Episode 5, we're continuing work on the utility we started in Episode 1 called Big Bad Blocks. It helps me find defective sectors on a number of 8TB hard drives I receive for free for Christmas because they are slightly broken. In this episode, we're going to be adding shell completion, building on the work we did last episode where we added a fancier command line. Between these brackets is listed the serial numbers that we can run our utility on, and ideally we would type Python bigbadblocks.py and then I would press tab and I would get those serial numbers auto-completed. By far the easiest way to add shell completion to a Python program is with the library argcomplete. Once you've constructed your argument parser, just pass it to argcomplete.autocomplete and add a comment to the top of your file that says python_argcomplete_OK. Install the argcomplete library and then run the command activate global python argcomplete --user. Now we should get shell completion. Hitting tab, there we go. Episode complete, like and subscribe. Now we'll do some more stuff. If I disconnect all of the valid drives and run help, there's no choices that I can pass as the first argument. There's no sensible way of running this command anymore. Let's change the choices for serial from a hard restriction to just a recommended pool in the shell completion. You're going to need to type ignore on this line because the argcomplete library has been a little bit cheeky by sticking extra properties on these argument objects. Then we just need to check the serial is valid. Now the command line interface makes more sense and is sort of independent of the drives you've currently got plugged in or not plugged in. Completion with the drive plugged in, pressing tab, there is our serial number. Completion without a drive plugged in, pressing tab, no serial suggested. We're having to type python space dot slash bigbadblocks.py then our arguments. Let's get an executable on the path so we can run it like any other program. Easiest way to do that, add a py project.toml. We've given the project a name and we've filled in version because it doesn't work if you don't have one. Then we're saying create an executable on the path called Big Bad Blocks. That executable imports the module Big Bad Blocks and then executes the function called main. As it stands, anytime this module's imported, it's going to run main. We need to change it so it only runs main if this module's executed explicitly. Finally, we're going to use pip to install our Python project. We're going to install it editable so that we can continue working on the project whilst it's installed. Now our program should be on the path. Perfect. And does shell completion still work? Pressing tab. Yes. In fact, it looks even better now. That's quite enough fun for today. I've got a goal to reach 20 subscribers by the end of the month, which is January 2026. So if you can like and subscribe, that'd be much appreciated. In the next episode, I think we're going to do a cleanup episode because there's a couple of mistakes I've just been ignoring, like there's an import we don't use. This is already a path. Look at how succinctly we could have written pop statuses.